Remarkable reptiles. Hi, I'm Rattler and I'm here to teach you all about reptiles. Did you know the word reptile means to creep? No, not creepy, although some people think reptiles are creepy. I'm going to show you how cool reptiles are today. The word reptile means to creep because that describes how many reptiles move. We creep, crawl, and slither. Speaking of creeping, here comes someone I'd like you to meet. Do you know what kind of reptile I am? No, not a turtle. I'm a tortoise. Tortoises live on land and have round, stumpy feet for walking. We eat shrubs, grasses, and even cactuses. Just like other reptiles, we are cold-blooded. This means that the environment affects our body temperature. If it's cold outside, our bodies are cold. If it's hot outside, our bodies are hot. Since I live in a desert, my body gets very hot. I use my strong legs to dig burrows. When it gets too hot in the sun, I just slip underground in my burrow to cool off. In fact, I think I need to cool off now. Turtles usually have webbed feet for swimming and spend most of their lives in water. Like tortoises, they have shells that provide protection. Some turtles can pull their heads, feet, and tails inside of their shells when they feel they are in danger. Others have necks that are too long to pull inside, so they just turn their necks sideways and pull them as close to their shells as possible. The leatherback turtle shell is different. It is leathery instead of hard. This allows the turtle to be more flexible for diving and swimming. Did you notice anything that the turtle and tortoise have in common with me? Our body coverings are the same. That's right. All reptiles are covered with scales. Some people think we're slimy to touch, but that's just because they've never actually touched us. If you touched us, you would see that our scales are rough and dry. Let's meet another animal covered with dry, rough scales. Can you guess who it might be? Leaping lizards! It's an iguana. Iguanas are another type of reptile. They have dry, rough scales just like other reptiles. Another way reptiles are alike is that most of them lay eggs. Reptiles don't sit on their eggs before they hatch like some animals. Instead, they dig burrows to lay the eggs in and cover them with dirt. Then they abandon their eggs. The temperature of the environment is what determines if the babies will be male or female. Lizards can be bright and colorful or dull, but most blend in with their surroundings. Some lizards, such as the chameleon, can even change colors to blend in with different surroundings. Can you spot a lizard blending in with its environment? It's a chameleon that has changed colors to match the cactus it's perching on. Wow! I bet most predators wouldn't even notice it. Another way that lizards can protect themselves is through regeneration. This means that when a lizard is being attacked by a predator, it can break its own tail off in order to escape. The predator will be distracted by the tail, and while it's eating the tail, the lizard will escape. Soon, a new tail will grow. I told you reptiles were really cool, so now we know that reptiles creep, crawl, and slither, are cold-blooded, lay and abandon their eggs, and have special ways to protect themselves, including shells, camouflage, and regeneration. Let's find out how they breathe. We've seen that some reptiles live on land, while others, like turtles, live in water. So how do reptiles breathe? They breathe with lungs, just like people. If reptiles breathe with lungs, how can they live underwater? Have you ever seen an alligator or crocodile in the water? I bet you noticed that their eyes and nostrils stick up out of the water while the rest of their bodies are underwater. This allows them to watch for prey while being mostly hidden. But it also allows them to breathe. Since reptiles breathe with lungs, they have to come out of the water to breathe air. Many people get alligators and crocodiles confused. How are these reptiles different? Here are some ways to tell these reptiles apart. Alligators have a broad snout, while crocodiles have a narrow or skinny snout. When their snouts are closed, an alligator only shows its upper teeth, while a crocodile's lower and upper teeth are visible when its snout is closed. Alligators usually lay their eggs in a nest of plants, while crocodiles make nests of mud or sand. Can you tell which is which? So, we've met many reptiles. There are turtles and tortoises, lizards, alligators and crocodiles, and of course, snakes! Snakes are pretty cool reptiles if I do say so myself. Did you know that there are over 2,000 different kinds of snakes? Snakes live just about everywhere. In fact, snakes can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Do you know how snakes are different from the other reptiles we've met? Snakes have long, narrow bodies with no legs. They also have no eyelids or ears on the outside of their bodies. As snakes grow, they shed their old skin and the film that covers their eyes. Snakes are carnivores, which means they eat meat. Some of them are venomous and use their venom to kill their prey. Others squeeze their prey to death. Still, others catch their prey and eat it alive. Snakes do not bite or chew their food. Instead, they swallow their food whole. I hope you've enjoyed meeting my many reptile friends. They really are pretty remarkable. Do you think you could tell if an animal was a reptile or not? See if you remember the remarkable reptile facts that we've learned today. Turn to a friend and tell them 3 special characteristics of reptiles. Well, it's getting dark, and since rattlesnakes are nocturnal, it's time for me to start hunting for food. See you later!